Motivation for today's generation, Deuteronomy 28 verse 13. The Lord will make you the head and not the tail, you shall be above only and not beneath. This is not just a promise from Scripture. It's a reminder of who you were created to be in a world trying to make you forget your identity. Today's generation faces constant comparison, pressure to perform, and a culture that tells you you're never enough. But this verse breaks that lie and speaks a louder truth. You were made for leadership, not limitation. Being the head means you lead your life with purpose, not follow trends for approval. Being above means you rise despite the challenges, the setbacks, or the doubts. It means God has wired you for influence, excellence, and forward motion. This verse is your permission slip to rise. Not because you're perfect. Not because life is easy. But because God's calling pulls you higher than your circumstances. In a generation distracted by noise, God says, stand out. Think higher. Live with integrity. Don't settle for the bottom when God destined you for the top. The Lord will make you the head and not the tail, you will always be at the top, never at the bottom. In a world shaken by uncertainty, fear, competition, and constant change, this verse speaks with unshakable authority. It reminds us that our identity, stability, and future do not depend on economies, governments, trends, or opinions, but on God's unchanging promise. This generation is not called to collapse under pressure. It is called to rise above it. Deuteronomy 28 verse 13 is God's declaration that you are meant to lead with purpose, not follow confusion. That you are designed to carry hope when the world carries fear. That you can rise when circumstances fall. That your destiny is not determined by the chaos around you but by the God within you. In a world that feels upside down, God calls you to live from the top. When people feel overwhelmed, you carry clarity. When the world fears the future, you walk with confidence. When many feel like they are sinking, God lifts you above the storm. The head and not the tail means you move with intention, not insecurity. You choose purpose over pressure. You lead with integrity, not ego. You influence culture instead of being shaped by it. Above only, not beneath it means you rise after every setback. You stand strong when others break. You live with a perspective that sees beyond the moment. You grow, even in places others shrink. This promise isn't about superiority, it's about responsibility. God is positioning you to bring light into darkness, peace into chaos, and hope into a hurting world. So today, wherever you live, whatever you face, and whatever the world looks like, walk like someone God is lifting. Think like someone God is leading. Live like someone God has chosen to rise. The world needs your voice, your courage, your obedience, your example. And God's promise over you still stands. You are the head and not the tail. Above only, never beneath. In every season. In every nation. In every challenge. Rise. Your generation is waiting for you.